Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our town hall for families of students with special education services, specifically families of one of my favorite age groups, middle school students, and those students that receive the RSP, Resource Specialist Program. We're going to talk to you very briefly about how we are improving upon and changing some of the services for our students to increase achievement in this upcoming year. Um, Before I turn it over to the host of this evening, Mrs. Beth Echeveste, I would like to acknowledge all of our panel, Miss Brittany. Thank you so much for being with us. We also have Raul. We have Hadi Kayla, Lorena Estrada, Sean Tavakian, and Jason Horseman. Thank you so much for being here and helping us out. Without further ado, Beth, you want to take over?
Certainly. So as we move forward into looking into the next year as students come back for instruction, we've had some great movement with our middle school programs and the resource specialist program to focus on specifically student achievement as we support coming out of the pandemic. As we look at our resources and services for students, there will be a focus on inclusivity with general education with push-in and pull-out services. So that way our teachers are able to support all students, particularly our students with IEPs. This allows us, as we're moving from the co-teaching model to this collaborative model, our case managers' time to allocate for specialized academic instruction, intervention planning, reteaching, and also collaboration with their general education teachers. We will still continue with our daily curriculum support with our specialized academic instructors with small class sizes, so our students are able to receive more intensified individualized support that ensures our students are able to get support on assignments, achieve grades, but then also working with them on goal setting and skill building that is needed. Additions that are very exciting to our middle school programs that our teachers and administrators from the three middle schools have been working on are additional layers of skill building and intervention support built into the curriculum support class through the use of iReady diagnostics to assess the need of our students and to provide additional supplemental interventions in both reading and math. We will have a strong focus on reading intervention and pull-out services, but then our model will also begin to prepare students for the much needed skills for high school through things with executive functioning, which entail teaching students skills related to planning, scheduling, time management, but also those necessary study skills as we know they're moving into high school. So when we start to look at the service delivery model for our students, we will still have access to monitoring services. Students that are progressing and doing well will still have weekly check-in services. We will also offer those push-in and consultations collaborative supports without the curriculum support if needed for that student and determined by the IEP team. This allows them to select an elective outside of curriculum support. We also have the ability to do curriculum support without the push-in services for students that we elect as a team need that. Typically, what we will see for most of our students entering in the RSP program in the middle schools is we'll have the daily curriculum support with 100 minutes of push-in into their English language art classes, but then also for their math classes, 100 minutes of service there as well. So as we start to look at this model of achievement to be able to better support our students in the upcoming year, we wanted to thank you for allowing us to serve your students here in Central Unified and picking our district. We value you as parents and your input in serving your students, and we want to have an opportunity to host some live questions. So now if my panelists would like to turn their cameras back on so that we can all join together and take some questions. Families that would like to call in live, please use the number that is listed below, 559-276-3150. And I'll start to turn it over to Mr. Palayugi to be able to close us up as we wait for a few minutes for some of our parents to call in.
Thank you, Beth. And once again, great job. And thank you, Mrs. Brittany White, for being here.
Mr. Diaz, have we received any phone calls live yet?
No calls.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate so much those of you that have joined us tonight, and we will definitely put this up on our district webpage. It's on the YouTube Central Unified page for any families of students that have IEPs and who specifically are going to be in the RSP program next year in one of our 3 middle schools. Please direct any families to this broadcast. We look forward to getting all of our kids back next year and a safe and healthy learning environment. And we really appreciate you joining us this evening. Thanks again to our panel. Thanks again, Mr. Horseman, for being there, and Ms. Echeveste for all of your hard work. Thank you and good night.
Hello?